Hello everybody, my name's Sun. But today I'm going to be talking about a really interesting topic that maybe you and maybe maybe we have never listened to. Did you ever ask yourself, what if human like us experiments every human life in history? We know that the reason why we know information that happens in the past is because the past people tells it to us. But what if we experiment this? Well, let's go and explore about what if a human experiments every human life. But if you experiment like that, it takes all of your lives, and it all lasts almost 4 trillion years. That's a really big number of years. Time is really long, but life is short. Well, it means that you have to come through a loss of your lives. Because usually a lifespan is really just quick. It's just about 70 years old. It's just an average. Well, if you use all of your life just to experiments from the past to right now, it would take you to almost 4 trillion years. Just almost, not exactly 4 trillion years. Well, come back to 300 years ago, when still animals is the king. In that time, people like us is living, but in a humanly way, a hominid way. And at this time, you live in Africa near modern day Morocco. Where people first come from the part of Africa and the places where animals survive. Then you started to die because one day you're too old, or one day you being killed by other animals, maybe. Then after that, you're not just going to pass and go into another world, but you're going to live the lives of every single other human ever walked the earth. You're going to live into the second life of the time when the very first people really appears. And that all happens before Jesus born. Jesus born in about 4 BC or 6 BC. Yeah. And then, at that time, people like us still is struggling with animals around a lot. And in the next life of the people, the third peoples, you could find out that you are living in a place where a lot of peoples now are living. And it just continues for you to live the lives of every single human that ever walked the earth. Well, strong end to end, these live last almost 4 trillion years. That's a big number. Well, even if you go through all of those 4 trillion years, almost 70% of your occupations will be farmer and toilings. You usually would be a farmer for about 70% if you experiment every human life. Because even now, when there's a lot of machines and technology, we farmers also survive and work hard for the income. People like us get money from bigger occupations, but still, a lot of people in this world is still a farmer. In this 8 billion people with thousands of jobs, I bet that there's more than 1 billion farmers. And in some places, you can find the whole family, all of them are a farmer too. Why not? A lot of people now still is a farmer. Some of them also makes tools. And also, some of them also is a person who helped to invent new things that help the agriculture to come better. And that's something that we must appreciate for that. So that now people could still say to survive for that 4 trillion years. You've seen, we are now just in 2023. Well, almost 4 trillion years. That means a lot. We just in the thousands, but they are in trillions. That means it's even. At the time, the first person there also is born before Jesus. That's kind of shocking thing. But as you've seen that if you experience every human life in history, but you can recall everything, then that means that you're the person who gets a lot of attractions, I think so. Because people now are rushing to find out more about the past. It's really was a nice thing that now all people could learn about the ways that gorillas that we people like this have born by animals and a lot of other interesting facts. And even if there's non-experiments like that, people still pass the stories of different people. So now you could find the informations that scientists are sure for 100% or just morals or stories that helps you to understand more about the past world. Goodbye.